So I took myself out on a date and I learned quite a bit all in one day. From understanding the source of my frustrations to taking steps to rebuilding my self-reliance, spending the day with myself had proven to mend the disconnect between myself and, well, myself. So if you're interested in seeing how this all played out, then keep on watching.
Hello people! Oh my gosh, I have is it growing here? Love that. Okay, anyways, I am about to have the most chaotic weekend of my life, okay? And by that I mean I am working 8 to 4 today, and then I'm working 6:30 to 11 right after, and then I'm working another 8 a.m. to 4 the next day. Why, you may ask? I decided that. I hated myself. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of explain. After I'm done on my work shifts, I'm gonna be doing a little self-date. I'm trying to find where the lighting is that I'm not covering myself, you know what I mean? Oh my god, the lighting is actually caca. Anyways, I'm trying to do this thing where I schedule myself a little self-date. You know, I am in a relationship, okay, but you girl gotta treat yourself sometimes, you know? You gotta be in a relationship with yourself as well as others, okay? So I decided I want to go on a little shopping spree because I do get paid tomorrow, okay? I am trying to save money, don't get me wrong, but I want to go buy myself some nice things, okay? I want to feel good, and also I need to go get some groceries anyways, and I'm it's been a while since I took just a self trip out somewhere, you know? I want to go out, and I also want to get boba, and I want to get a steamed pork bun, okay? That is my main goal. If I don't do anything else, it's just to get a steamed pork bun and boba, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna go work my shifts, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow morning or after my shift tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm literally 3 shifts back to back.
One weekend of pampering later.
Hello. So today's actually Monday. The following Monday, I decided that I'm gonna spend today doing my self-date because I have the whole day. I don't work today, so it's my whole day off. I'm super excited. Otherwise, last Friday I would have been literally zooming all over the place, and I really did not want to feel stressed while I'm doing this. So, and now that I have more time, I'm gonna go make a stop at the cafe and just journal, and yeah. So I'll see you guys when I'm there.
So what inspired me to even plan a date with myself, honestly, was the overbearing, insane amount of self-criticism and lack of self-esteem that had built up in my mind over time. I figured by journaling, I could take what was in my head and splurge it out like word vomit onto paper. Sorry for the graphic terms, I guess that's just the best way for me to describe the feeling. But lately I had been feeling so down on myself, and I really had no clue why. I definitely felt something surging up in me. I was more irritated than usual, angry at almost everything, and easily more upset at situations that normally wouldn't bug me as much. However, when I feel a surge of emotion and I'm unaware of the cause, I find journaling helps me because it forces me to really stop and think and put things into words. It really makes me get down to the root cause of my distress and kind of break down what steps I need to take moving forward. I think journaling as the first activity of the day really helped unwind the knots in my brain that was making everything around me seem dull. The same feeling of getting a good massage and suddenly your body doesn't feel stiff anymore. That is what journaling for me felt like today. I felt a sense of release, and I'm ready to put aside anything I felt prior to today and just start a new chapter.
Hello people, so I am currently going to the mall and I'm just gonna do a bit of shopping because honestly, what is better than some retail therapy, you know what I mean?
So when I decided to start this trip, I was gonna do a majority of it without earphones, and it might sound crazy to some and maybe not to others, but for myself, I'm the kind of person who almost always needs to have some sort of sound playing in my ear when traveling basically anywhere. However, I found myself lately feeling isolated and disconnected from everything else around me. So not wearing earphones, it really just made me appreciate and reminisce the sounds of chatter, the bus noises, hearing sounds of laughter, thanking the bus driver, observing children with their parents walking home from school, being connected to my surroundings and the world and just observing what's around me. I feel like that's something we take for granted, and I'm sure if you hopped on your local bus right now, you'd notice how many people wear earphones out in public. Some of us got so used to drowning out the world that we ended up feeling disconnected from reality completely, and just sitting there with my own thoughts was something I wasn't used to, at least not since my early days of elementary school. But kind of being forced to sit there with myself just felt so alarming, but also eventually calming. I don't know, maybe I felt so agitated because I was overstimulated by constant noise around me. If it wasn't work, it was editing. If it wasn't editing, it was listening to music, or scrolling on TikTok, or talking on the phone, or watching Netflix, or hanging out with friends. The list goes on, really. Point is, we rarely ever do sit in silence with our own thoughts, and I feel like that's something so crucial to help us reflect and rejuvenate our thoughts. When we're constantly distracting ourselves, our mind just gets put on autopilot, and honestly, it's kind of scary. So, next time you're out, I encourage you to take your earphones out and just connect with your surroundings. Let the noises of the environment and what's simply right in front of you be your distraction from everything else. Let yourself only worry about what's in the present moment. Be present. Trust me, the best way I can explain it is it feels like sliding the final puzzle piece into the correct position. Like, I am here, right now, where I need to be, and nowhere else.
Hello guys, I'm just in the Starbucks washroom and I just want to do a quick little fit reveal because I think I look kind of good today. I feel myself. I also have a jacket there, but I took it off because, you know, your girl had the bits. Anyways, what do you guys think about this hat? Because honestly, I'm living for it. I am literally so awkward at vlogging. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel embarrassed and you guys can see on my pores and like my nostrils, but that's okay.
Rarely do I ever find myself browsing the mall. Usually when I do any store visits, I am in a rush to get what I need so I can go back to attending everything else in my life. But scheduling time and being able to relax all day, just shopping for whatever looks cool, is something I truly won't ever take for granted. Maybe I'm just getting old, but even just looking at the kitchen supplies or home decor just made me feel like there's something to look forward to in life. That said, it's such a privilege to be able to even afford to do this, and I say that wholeheartedly because I work in fast food. And if you live in Canada, you'll know that planning for a day like this is a rarity. If not, for some, it's impossible. It's only because I took the time and effort to plan ahead for something like this that I was able to spend money this freely. I know there's so much corruption in the world, and easily that stuff can happen anywhere, so I guess I just want to romanticize my life as much as I possibly can while I have the opportunity to. Especially knowing that so many people in the world don't even have access to clean water or safe homes. Every day I'm so thankful for the life I've been given, and I feel like the only way to truly cherish it is to truly just live it. Although they say material goods can only make you feel so good, when being able to afford things you want is something of a luxury, boy does it feel good to treat myself. And that is so important. How much we decide to treat ourselves, how much effort we put in to make that happen.
So I was gonna do a full haul like later. I just want to do it now. But it seems so cute. Like I'm giving it all. And like I wasn't gonna get it initially, but I searched it up. It's like $80. I got this for 30. So like okay, still it was like the only one there. So I thought it was a worthy purchase.
Okay, so honestly, my arms were killing me on the way back home. However, I was so determined to get a steamed pork bun and boba from this one place that I had to take a bus to. However, when I got on the bus, I realized it was the wrong bus. So I ended up busing all the way back to a different area and having to take a bus all the way back home. So honestly, I was a little disappointed by that. And at one point, I debated calling up my friend or my boyfriend to scoop me up, and honestly, let's be for real, I debated Ubering. But I realized that if I were to start and finish this whole trip home, even with the difficulties and my arms literally turning into overboiled noodles, if I could finish this trip on my own, that would have been probably the most rewarding thing out of this entire day. And I say this because I don't have a car, and for the longest time I didn't have a solid community of people in my life, and that meant I had to build up a ton of self-reliance and independence that I think I started to lose touch with it lately because of how much I do rely on others for transportation. And don't get me wrong, asking for help is so important, and people need people to get on by in their life. But I think something I wanted from this trip was to build back up some self-assurance that if I needed to do something on my own, that I could. Even if that means lugging around heavy bags of groceries after literally taking the wrong bus and honestly almost giving up, then so be it. Because guess what? Despite all the hardships, I still made it back.
Guys, I'm dead. Holy I'm sweating balls right now. But at least I did a really good haul. Initially, I was actually gonna be going to go get boba and steamed pork buns, but I took the wrong bus and I was like, you know what? I'm carrying a freaking heap load of groceries. My back's killing me. Okay, I'm getting my bicep workout in. You know what? I'm just gonna, by all means, spend more money and just DoorDash myself some boba. Today's about treating myself, right? So I really hope the lighting's better now. I just turned on my ring light. Okay, as promised, I said I was gonna do a haul, so we're gonna do a haul. Let me just get this out of here, bro. I'm still sweating. I wanna check if my pork buns are on the way. I feel like they should be here by now. My order's dropped off, guys. I'm gonna go get my food. Y'all, Oreo flavored milk tea is peak, okay? I'm gonna quickly. Oh my god. Sorry for being dramatic, y'all. Like, literally, I've been shaking carrying my groceries because I haven't eaten since I had that turkey apple sandwich. I thought I'd be able to last a little bit longer, but I guess my body was like, nah, girl, you're doing a workout, you need to eat some more, okay? Oh my gosh, it's not coming out. That's what she said. Seemed pork buns. Oh my god. Oh, it smells so good, bro.
Okay, so this is post-editing Kawaa, bro. So this is unfortunate. Apparently I filmed the entire haul out of focus, so I'll show you some highlights here. You guys can kind of see what I had, but honestly, I don't think they're saving this, and I already put everything away. But if you guys are curious, let me know in the comments, and I'll just respond or put in the description what I bought. So, yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I guess I'll just show you what I did for the rest of the night. So to end off the night, I decided to fall back on something that I knew brought me many sparks of accomplishment on a day-to-day basis. I just find being able to create something with my very own hands and have it be something that comes out great can be so rewarding. There's just something about knowing that I spent time creating more than I was consuming. Like, there's this one scene from one of my favorite animes of all time. It's called Fruits Basket. There's this one character named Ayame. He's a dressmaker, and he says that he finds it rewarding when he adds to the world more than he takes from it. And that's something I found that really resonated with myself. As a creative individual, I feel most satisfied with my life when I'm creating something. This was actually my first time making brownies, and let me just say the process was so relaxing. I truly felt that the entire day up until now, I was just living in the moment. Prior to this, I decorated my room with Christmas decorations and fixed the wallflowers so that my room and bathroom smelled of gingerbread. Fortunately, I did not get to actually show you guys during the haul, but I got them from Bath & Body Works, and they're like low-key my favorite thing now. Not sponsored, by the way. I also changed up the LED lights, so if you guys can see here that they're the colors of Christmas. I hung up the Christmas lights as well to add a little extra flair and ambiance. And let me just say, being able to bring a plate of fresh peppermint brownies and salted caramel hot chocolate into a room that screamed Christmas joy really made my inner child jump for joy. So I spent the rest of the night watching episodes of Arcane, and I finished off with a nice hot shower with my new spa essentials that I bought this morning. I did some skincare and sprayed myself with the new perfumes that I bought, and like I said, you guys couldn't see it, but like, oh my god, they're so nice. And let me just say how much I woke up feeling like a new version of myself in the morning. So with that said, if there's anything to take away from this, I want you guys to keep in mind that if you are going to take yourself on a date, I highly recommend it, first of all, but second of all, make sure you're doing something that you enjoy. A date doesn't always have to be traditional, especially if you're going on one with yourself, I guess. Like, you don't have to take yourself out to dinner. I know that's definitely what some people do, but for me, I really wanted to just spend a day at the mall and go shopping, so that's what I did, and I don't regret it. I had such a fun time, and I feel so much more connected to myself. Like, I can genuinely say that wholeheartedly, not even just for the video, like for myself. I was planning on doing this for myself anyways, even if I didn't film it. I just figured I'd take you guys along because I want you guys to also better yourselves and also find ways to connect with yourself and just find ways to romanticize life a little bit more. So if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This has been Kawaa, and I'm gonna yeet out. Bye!